Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Today I am going to discuss about a topic named Google Dorking. But before we delve into that, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Ubaidulhaq, currently working as an intern at CyberSapiens. I have been involved in cybersecurity since 2020, primarily focusing on bug hunting. I have discovered multiple bugs including cross-site scripting, subdomain takeover, and information disclosure. In addition to cybersecurity, I have completed my master's in information technology. If you want to connect with me on social media, you can you can use these links or the username to connect with me. Well, enough about me. Let's dive into the topic. Here is the content of the topic. First, we'll look into Google Dorking, where we'll explore its meaning. Next, we'll cover keywords and operators. Afterwards, we'll delve into Google Advanced Search. Finally, we'll explore the Google Hacking Database. Let's move to Google Dorking. So, Google Dorking is a method of conducting searches on Google using keywords or operators to obtain specific desired results. It is an effective approach to utilize Google efficiently. Cybersecurity experts like us use it to discover sensitive data, files, and a lot of information available on the surface web. This helps us uncover vulnerabilities in technologies. Basically, I prefer hands-on learning, so we'll have plenty of practical exercises in this session. Let's delve into operators and keywords. So what is it? Operators and keywords refer to specific search syntax and terms used to perform advanced searches on Google. These operators and keywords help refine search queries to find specific information on the internet. Here are the list of keywords or operators. Let's look into one by one. First, we have a keyword site. It asks Google to only display information from a specific website. Let's look into that, how it works. Let's say I want information only from a website, from that specific website. There is no other website on my search result. So I can use site keyword. Let's say I want test php.worldweb.com. Now you can see that every result it fetches belongs to this website. There is no other result, and it is about 476 results. If I don't use site keywords, let's see what happens. Now you can see it fetches about 3,37,000 results. See the difference? Because most of the website are not this website. Like you can see here it's GitHub and another websites. So you can understand how the site keyword work. Now move to the next operator, quotation marks. Basically, adding quotation marks around your search terms forces an exact match. What it means, let's look into. Basically, say if I want specific results from this site, but I want in same order, like Acuitics, Acuitics web scanner. Now you can see it will fetch all the results that has this string, the exact same string. As you can see here, Acuitics web scanner, Acuitics web scanner. On every page, the exact same words will be present in the same order. If you want to get something in order, you can use it. Now move to the next operator, wildcard. So basically, wildcard symbol in Google Dorking works like a magic box. When you use it in a search, it tells Google to look for anything that might fill that space. Let's say what it means. Let's see. Like I want to search something Acuitics web, but I don't know rest of the query will be. So I can put asterisk or star, whatever you can say. I want result from this site and the result should contain Acuitics web. The rest of the query will be on Google. Let's search. Now you can see I only know Acuitics web. The Google will fill according to the results in this place and from this site. Acuitics web scanner, Acuitics art, Acuitics web vulnerability scanner. As you can see, now let's see. I know this endpoint admin present, but I don't know what will be the other path belongs to that path. So I can put wildcard here and the rest of the work with Google and find out what can be here. Now you can see it found admin, but it also found this thing. This thing contain admin and somewhere, and as you can see rest of the query there there are lots of places admin contains, so that's why it fetches it. So you can find anything that you don't know by using this asterisk. Let's move to the next operator, that is in title. In title searches for pages with a specific word or phrase in the title. Let's say what it means. Like I want to search for MySQL 5.6 dot star because we learned about wildcards, so I'm using it here. Basically in title will fetches all the result that contains this MySQL 5.6, and the rest of the text will find Google. Let's see what comes back. Yeah, you can see on every title it contains MySQL, and rest of the text will be fetched by Google, like this one, because we put asterisk here. Now you can see. I think you get the idea what I'm saying. So let's move to the next operator, in text. Basically, as the name says, in text searches for a specific text within the body of a web page. Let's see it's working. Like I want this text in the whole body. It can be anywhere. It could be on title. It could be on paragraph. Let's see what comes back. As you can see, MySQL 5.6 dot, it contains in the body everywhere. We can also use some other text, password cracking tools. Like as you can see here, it will contain password cracking tool in the whole body on every search result. If you want to be specific from a website, you can use site keyword, like we already discussed about it. I'm not using it. Basically, I'm telling you the methodology. Learn the methodology, and rest of you can learn by yourself. Just learn the methodology. Let's move to the next operator, that is in URL. As the name says, in URL searches for pages with a URL that match the search string. In my opinion, it's a powerful method for identifying vulnerable pages on specific websites. What it means, let's look. It's working in URL. Like I know the endpoint API somewhere. I can put it here, and I can just, so I'm looking for an API endpoint that will be in URL from every website that ends with .com. Let's see what comes back. You can see in the URL API, look into the bottom. On every result, the API word will be present. So you can see how we are filtering the results according to our need. You can use it for malicious purposes. We'll look into at the end of the session how bug bounty hunters and pen testers use it. But before we learn all the common operators, now move to the next operator, that is file type. File type searches for pages with a specific file extension. So what it means, like you want file type PHP from a website testphp.worldweb.com. It will fetch every result that contains PHP file from this site. Let's see. Now you can see at the bottom it fetch categories.php, disclaimer.php, signup.php. On every result it will be there will be PHP. Now you can find sensitive data like I want to look into backup files if the site contains backup files or not. Yeah, here is a backup file. Look into the bottom index.backup. So by this method we can find sensitive data. You can put any extension that could that could be that that could reveal sensitive information. I'm not doing that because Google Dorking could be malicious and yeah, I could reveal information about websites. That's why I'm using test website. And on test websites there is limited information that the results are less. But on real targets you will get a lot of results by using these methods. Let's move to the next operator, that is link. Basically, link keyword in Google Dorking is used to find pages that link to a specific web page. When we use the link operator followed by a URL, Google shows Google shows us pages that contain a hyperlink to the specified URL. Let's say what it says. By doing so, like I want to find link, like I want to find if this website present in any website or not, basically links to any website or not. Just search it. Okay, so it contains about 4,39,000 results, but I don't want it from Bugcrowd because Bugcrowd contains Bugcrowd. But so I can remove my result from the search results. Like I don't want Bugcrowd to be here, so I can use hyphen site colon and bugcrowd.com. So it won't contain www.bugcrowd.com, but it contains bugcrowd.com. Let's remove it too by using site keyword bugcrowd.com. Now see the result. Bugcrowd has been removed. How how we did filter and get the result according to our need. Now on LinkedIn, this link has present where on YouTube this link will be present, Black and other website. So you can find link that is present in a website. Now enough about operators. Now we will see how pen testers and ethical hackers or bug bounty hunter use these methods to find sensitive data. Like I want results from this site that contains word password. Oh, there is no password on this site, so I'm using test site, so there won't be a lot of data. No, okay, sorry, the spelling is wrong. That's now you can see it fetches the password. Also now I can use uh, now it will fetch every pages that contains the password word. We can be more specific by using file type log. No, there is no log file. As I said earlier, these are test sites, so there won't be lot of data. That's why I'm not getting it. But when you do it on real targets, you will definitely find something sensitive. Let's move to the next slide. That is Google Advanced Search. So Google Advanced Search is a website made by Google to make it easier to create Google Docs. On this website, people can type in certain words or things they are looking for into special input fields. After they type, Google Advanced Search ma- makes those complicated docs for them. This helps folks do very specific searches on Google without needing to know all the operators or keywords to make docs themselves. Let's see what is it. Google Advanced Search. This is the website. Now you can see there are lots of input fields. You can put text according to your need, and by clicking on advanced search, it will generate a doc for you. Let's see how. Like I want a word password from site testfile.net, and I want in format document, and I also want I also want these words to not be contained on the result. So let's click on the advanced search. Now you can see it doesn't find any result because there is no result like this, but it generates a doc for you. Now you can help this by using this website and create docs according to your need by inputting data from specific fields. You don't need to learn operators if you don't want, but I would say learning operators would be a great. Now let's move to the next slide, that is Google Hacking Database. Google Hacking Database is a repository of Google Docs that are created by ExploitDB. In this website, penetration testers, bug hunters, or hackers submit Google Docs that are help them to find sensitive information. There are different categories of docs that can leverage what we are looking for. Let's take a look of the website and do some work on it. What the website says, Google Hacking Database. Now as you can see, there are lots of docs present here that can reveal sensitive information. There is a filters, and there you will find category. You can find categories according to your need to find sensitive information. Like I want docs that contain file containing username, like sensitive directories. So it will fetch results that contain that could contain sensitive directories, like this doc is created by this author. So we can copy it and paste it here. I want to be more specific to test sites to not reveal any sensitive data. That's why I'm doing this. And I don't think so it will fetch any result. But like I earlier said, learn the methodology, not what I'm doing here. So there are lots of docs according to your need. By click on category, you can find those docs. Feel free to explore yourself. There are lots of things. I just explained the basics. I think that's it about Google Dorking. Let's wrap it. Thank you for watching the video.